Simplify the following. To multiply mixed radicals, simply multiply the numbers outside of the radicals, and then use the multiplication property for radicals. The nth root of a times the nth root of b equals the nth root of a times b to multiply the numbers inside the radicals. Make sure that you keep the index the same. If possible, always remember to simplify the result. This means that if you've got an entire radical that can be expressed as a mixed radical, you must always do that. For the first question, 4 root 3 times 2 root 6, simply multiply 4 times 2 to get 8, and root 3 times root 6 to get root 18. In this case, we can simplify the root 18. We make that root 9 times root 2, which gives 3 root 2. We can then multiply the 3 times 8, giving 24 root 2 as our final simplified answer. For question B, we'll multiply the negative 5 times 7 and the root 6y times root 8. This gives negative 35 times the square root of 48y. Once again, we can simplify the square root of 48y. We can express root 48y as root 16 times root 3y. That root 16 then is 4, giving us negative 35 times 4 root 3y. We can then multiply negative 35 times 4, giving us negative 140 times the square root of 3y. For question C, we have cube roots. Again, however, we multiply the numbers outside the radicals, 5 times 3 to get 15, and multiply the radicands, 2 times 7, giving us the cube root of 14. In this case, we cannot simplify it any further, so this is our final result. For question D, again we have cube roots, but yet again we multiply the numbers outside the radicals, negative 3 times negative 2 giving us 6, and we multiply the radicands, 4a squared times negative 2a squared, giving us negative 8a to the 4. Once again, we can simplify the radical. Here we have the cube root of negative 8a to the 4. We can write that as the cube root of negative 8a cubed. Note that negative 8a cubed is a perfect cube. Multiplied this by the cube root of a. The cube root of negative 8a cubed is simply negative 2a, giving us 6 times negative 2a times the cube root of a. We then combine the negative 2a times 6, giving us negative 12a times the cube root of a.